Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So I decided I had neglected Jessica's Fabulous Mansion long enough. So I'm back here and I'm going to work on the fitness room and possibly the hall if I get done really quickly with the fitness room. Um, Also because I have one of those horrible fevers again. And so my brain is pretty much fried by the end of the day. So I really am not up to doing a flip because then I actually have to really think a lot, which normally isn't that big a deal, but when I'm not feeling well, I've had like between 100 and 101 temp all day. So even though I took Tylenol. So, and I have an interview tomorrow, a second job interview. And I actually have then 2 interviews on Monday for 2 different jobs. So things are beginning to heat up, which is good. Oh, I forgot I'm doing a job, so I can't get rid of this stupid light switches. I can move them though to somewhere that I don't have to look at them. So yeah, I'm not feeling terribly well, but I do enjoy doing this. So I am not gonna be able to move that one. Ugh, I hate how this happens. Yep. Okay. Anyway, not important. So this is the fitness room. What floor tiles? Hang on one sec. What floor tiles do they want? I think actually they're pretty decent. Or not. Okay. They're fine though. They're not as bad as some that could have been chosen. I think, yeah, I remember that it's definitely a pastel room. As many of Jessica's are. So, this floor actually goes quite well with that. So, let's see. And hopefully, yeah, and we will be done. Yeah, we will not have any panels, thankfully. Just, it says white and pink. I'm trying to remember. Um, yeah, it's kind of vague. It's like white and pale pink. So let's start out with pale pink and see if there's any actual reason to use white. I don't know why there is. I might do the window wells in white. I think it'll depend on what I put in for either, wow, my brain is fried, for either curtains or shades, because God, this room is in bad shape. Um, so, because, yeah, it depends on what I put up for window coverings. I think you're probably beginning to see why I decided not to do a flip. My brain is not doing well, so I really need to see the doctor. It's probably some kind of nutritional deficiency. I have MS and I take medicine that suppresses my immune system, and it also randomly over the years has depleted various nutritional substances. So for a while, one time it was vitamin D, another time it was potassium, which actually landed me in the hospital because I couldn't, or the emergency room, actually, not the hospital, but because all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. So that was tedious. And they were like, wow, your potassium is pretty much non-existent in your body. So, so then they had to put me on a drip and I was better in a couple hours. So, but I got complacent because it's been a while since that happened. So I probably need to see the doctor and say, please do a whole blood panel of every substance that I could possibly be deficient in that would cause a fever. So, but So I need to hold it together tomorrow for an hour. No, maybe it's only 30 minutes, I think, for the interview. And hopefully I can do that. I'm gonna have to look at my answers from past interviews and, just practice because I've found that is the best way to be comfortable during the interview and come out with a answer that sounds articulate. I have no idea what the questions will be. Well, okay, so that's not strictly speaking true. Oh, okay, so we're actually finished that. There are only so many questions they can ask. So I actually, years ago, started creating a document with every time I heard a question in an interview that I hadn't been asked before. I then, after the interview, put it in the document and then came up with an answer to the question. So, so then I wasn't, I was much more likely. There are only so many questions that can be asked. Of course, sometimes the questions are job specific, but there are only so many questions that can be asked. So, and then I've updated my answers over the years depending on, if there was new examples of things I'd done, from my current job and stuff like that. So that's what I need to do tomorrow is update my document. So, so that's what I'm going to have to work on tomorrow morning. Hopefully I will feel better tomorrow. But I said we'll do what I can to do a good job. So hang on one sec. So anyway, I think it looks like there's absolutely no problem with me just painting it all pink. So that's what we're going to go with. Although I have to say by the end of the job last time, I was a little sick of pink. But on the other hand, I did make the kitchen pink. So that was my own fault. So this time that I did not do that. So hopefully I'll be less sick and tired of pink this time. Oh, I was getting a little bit of a drag there. So I guess I need to add a door here. That would be a good idea. I think I must. I'm sure I sold it because it would just looked horrible. I don't know why I just made that white since the outside of the house is that the same color? No, maybe not. Is it a lighter? I'm gonna have to think about that. I think it's a lighter pink. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's see. Does it have the door? It has to have the door in here. Internal door. So that's the one leading to the hall. Huh. 2 internal doors. So it's asking me to do, I'm sorry. Do I understand that I'm supposed to put an internal door to the outside? Okay. I guess we'll do that. That's a little strange. And these say ebony. That is not ebony. Ebony is black. That is not black. I don't quite understand. Do we are we supposed to actually think that is ebony? Because it doesn't look like ebony to me, but what are you going to do? Okay, so I don't love these doors. I wish we could use the nicer doors. Well, I guess that's what flips are for. Okay, let's see. Okay, so wow, this is boring. So let's put the mirror module. There's supposed to be 3 mirror modules. I think last time I put them over here, which, are we supposed to do a TV? No, well, that's kind of boring. But we could always put the TV there. So I think I will put the mirror modules. I think I'm standing on the paint can. Yeah. Over here. Possibly. Or possibly not. These are really tricky to... Oh, it's like you get one tiny second where it turns green. And it's like you have to get... Let's see. Come on. Oh, see? It like, oh, it turned green for like... There. Those are very difficult. I think well, I'll see. Maybe I'll do the whole wall. I don't think that the game cares if I add another one. Come on. Come on. Maybe if I stand like more directly in front of it. Oh, look also, you have to like match it up. Huh. Okay, I just learned something. Just match the images up and it's a lot easier. So I think I'm going to put these in the other room. Just get them out of the way. So I feel like we kind of would like a rug here. Because it looks like not only do we not have a rug, we have halogen lamps, but nothing else. So let's put the halogen lamps up. I'll just put them in evenly. Well, mostly evenly. Let's see, one in each corner. The windows always end up being dark. I'm at least gonna put, why do we have, oh, okay, we have two windows on this side and only one on the other because of the door. Why do we have to have a door there? I guess, oh well. Okay, so let's turn the light on. I'm gonna put a new light switch in, one that is not dark. Okay. I'm just going to hide all the dark ones. Well, these are really hard to move, so I guess we're going to forget that. Okay, so there we are. Now that includes that light. But I think I'm going to leave picking in another ceiling light for now. Okay, so before I put all that exercise furniture down, I think I'm going to find a rug, which I already know is not going to be easy. Now that's a possibility, but kind of blah. I'd like to come up with another color for this room besides pink. So beige or tan or cream or gray are possibilities. Hey, Alua, listening in. I'm very glad you're listening in. I'm a little out of it because for some reason, I got whacked with a really bad fever today. So I'm a tiny bit out of it. So I may be spouting some nonsense at some point. Of course, I would prefer to find a rug. Now, actually, that rug is really nice. However, it doesn't really go with that pink, does it? So, okay. I could do gray spots if I did. It still doesn't go. I could do the gray spots one with, I guess, gray around the edges. Then there's cream with this one. So again, those are the two options. Not necessarily that rug, but I think if possible, I'm going to go with a beige and pink as opposed to gray. Sometimes too much. Um, I like cool tones sometimes, but sometimes it's just a little too much. Now this is, oh my gosh, I haven't ever used this one. I don't think that's my color. That very possibly could be one I'll use at some point. This is really cool. I keep meaning to. I don't think it gets any bigger than that though. That's like a galaxy rug. That's really cool. But yeah, we can't make it any bigger. Um, I've never looked at this one, but again, this is, yeah, we can't make that bigger. So like for instance, when I did the not the bunker, but like the bunker job that the laser tag place, I used one that was like leopard spotted just because it was fun. So occasionally that will happen. Now, the Dove rug is probably the best one. See, that's definitely a possibility. The cream and the what was I trying to say? The cream and the kind of beige is nice. This one's also nice. I guess it's probably a little less interesting. So that I would probably only use if other rugs would clash with the curtains or the blinds. So I guess I should look at the curtains or blinds now. And then there's this one. Although that's small because it's one of the RH rugs instead of the Dove. So curtains, actually this is the first room in a while that I actually think I could do curtains because I can move the furniture around and there's nothing blocking, so there won't be anything blocking the windows. So not that I'm like terribly optimistic about what the options are because I know exactly what they are. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I stayed up too late last night. So that's something else. I'm going to get to bed on time tonight so that I hopefully will have at least enough working brain cells tomorrow to do well in the interview. So here we have the patterned ones. Now these, so, So these are that's the floral shoots. So those are the ones that are just gray, right? Yeah. So not my first choice. Then we have that one. No, okay, so that's absolutely not. No. Nope. 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 So, that could be kind of cute with the green, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I grew up in a really preppy town. I think I got brainwashed. Mountable narrow curtain. So then this is okay. So this is one I was considering, but I'm just not sure if it really works for a fitness room, to be honest. It's really more for like a bedroom or a bathroom or something. Yeah, I mean, it's not, yeah, it's it's not, yeah, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, we are a little bit, yeah, we're not really in great shape as far as choices. Now, and like this magenta, yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't go with this color. So I'm gonna look at the shades, even though unfortunately I do know what the options are there too, and I'm not terribly optimistic. So, I mean, to a great extent, we have the same patterns. I just keep hoping that I'll like find something. I'll be like, oh wow, I totally forgot about that one. That one's perfect. And sadly, I kind of know that that is not going to happen. Uh, So, yes, I actually am rubbing my forehead. This is like this happens so often. We need more window treatment options. So ugh, well, I guess I'm not going to have a choice. I think I'm going to have to go with pink and gray because the only really nice blind options, not so much in the only nice uh hmm, any of these work? Lime, cyan, teal, not I mean not unless I'm missing something. The semi see-through ones? What do you mean the new ones? Like so we have like these. Did you mean these like light, they call them like light. To me they look very plasticky. Um so like I've tried these before, if that's what you mean, the ones that they say are light, but they kind of just look like plastic. Oh, the Sagum. I don't know. I'm not sure I have tried that. Does it come in a light though? Because I'm just seeing dark. Oh, here it is. Light. So this is medium width, I think. Um, yeah, that one looked good together. Uh, okay, so let me see what it looks like. I think I have tried these, and I just felt like, oh God, okay, so it's an arrow. I have tried these, and I felt they still kind of looked like plastic. I tried them in the I remember probably most recently in the Forgotten Heritage one. I think in one of the bedrooms, and I may have tried them all. I may have used them actually in the. See, to me, they just still look very opaque and just kind of like it just to me it doesn't. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean to me it's just like it covers the window, but it doesn't really do anything for the room. You know, they don't have them in patterns, right? The golden's kind of interesting. So this one's golden, although it's a little much for this room. Maybe the gray. Did I put light gray on? Maybe. Let's try the light gray. Maybe the white is the only one that's like really opaque looking. See, look, they're sheer, and then when you put them up, when you actually finish, they're not sheer. I don't understand why that happens. Because they do look sheer. And then as soon as you finish installing them, the white is definitely hideous. Um, Now the gray is better. Um, so then let's see what the dark gray looks like. I guess maybe pastel on the bottom. No, wait, on the bottom. So I don't, why does that happen where it looks great and then when you finish, Jessica seems to like plastic. Yeah, I have to say, I am seeing Jessica as someone who has more money than taste, to be honest. Um, so I think you're right. I think the light gray are pretty good. Although my problem always is that I end up feeling claustrophobic, but that's my issue. So, let's see. So it was the light gray. Yeah, I mean, and I am definitely tired of those using the same shades like over and over. Um it's I hope that they've improved. See, look, this looks great, right? Why does it become opaque? I would love to hear from the devs why that happens, because that's very strange. I guess it's sheer because, like, most things are somewhat sheer while you're installing them, but why couldn't they keep it sheer? That's what I want to know. I mean, isn't that an improvement? Um, it seems like it would be an improvement to me. Should I have done the short ones? Of course, I'm not just realizing that now. But the short ones would be too short, wouldn't they? Yeah. Okay, so it's too bad the cream colors are like wait a minute. Well, I can't do gold with the gray. Yeah. I mean, look. Oh god. I mean, the beige. I just don't understand how I just don't understand how that color ended up there. That is not beige. That's like yellow, right? I mean, I don't think I'm wrong there. That's like that's yellow. Now this might be fun, but I'm not going to use it. It just would be fun. I may use it somewhere. But yeah, that's from the workshop. I really love that. Some of the colors look better than others in that one. Um Definitely. So, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Um, so I need to use a dove rug because it'll be large enough. I guess I need to spell that correctly, probably. Um, so we have that one, the 7. I guess that's definitely a Jessica one as opposed to like this, which probably is. Well, that this one's nice, but I think I don't suppose there's like a cream and a gray one. There may be actually. This person, I think these are from the architect, and they seem to do like they do a really interesting combination of colors a lot. So like this. So that's not, I don't think that's right for this, but let's see. So I'm so sorry. Because I'm feeling like absolute crap. I'm either not going to do a second stream, or if I do, it's just going to be Power Wash Simulator, because my brain is already kind of like jello. So I don't think it's up for. I don't think it's capable of. That one looks best. Yeah, I don't think it's capable of a second stream where I actually have to think, unfortunately. But I'm going to get enough sleep tonight so that I have to, so that I can actually do well at this interview tomorrow. So yeah, it's incredibly exciting. I applied for like 5 jobs. I have like 5 outstanding applications, and I've been called for 3 of them, which is awesome. So I just wish they were. I wish the interviews were a little further apart. Like 2 of them are on Monday, and one's in person. I was like, oh crap! One of them is in person, so that means I actually have to wear clothes besides sweatpants or leggings. So I was like, oh no. Ooh, that doesn't look nice. The pink is really bright, but I think I'm gonna go with the gray. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, I think so. I think I'm off to Marshall's this weekend to try to find interview clothes, because I know for a fact I do not fit into any interview clothes that I have. So yeah. Yep. Okay, so the pink isn't nice, but I can do details and pass. Nope. The problem is that pink is does not work. Okay, so I think this is one of those times I am not going to use this pink on the walls, I don't think. I'm going to try out another one, because the problem is, look at all the, so if we look at the fitness we look at the fitness equipment. This is the pink you can get. And honestly, that kind of clashes with the pink on the walls. I mean, it's very bizarre because it's a cool tone and the wall is like a warm pink, and it's just strange. So I'm gonna see what else I have. If I have to, I will. I'd like to look back. I should try to remember to look back on what I did last time because I think I ran into the same problem. So, oh God, I have no idea. I have no idea. The raspberry is very okay. So pink mist, I think that's what I think is on. So what was the one I used? Pale pink. So I think pink mist is what's on the outside. Let's try that because that might be somewhat better. I don't know, but let's give it a shot. It may still be a warm tone. It looks kind of like it is, but you never know. Sometimes what's in the can is. So that is. Hmm. So that's definitely a cooler tone. But I mean, is it an improvement? Do I actually have some wallpaper that might work better? First I should grab, let's try the dirty pink also. I think that one's very blah, though. So is what's on the walls now. Otherwise, what I have to do is I really have to do all the furniture in. I mean, I really would have to do all the furniture in gray, which I don't want to do. So this pink, that's very warm. Okay, so there's no chance. Um, hmm. I don't think I'd go as far as the laughing strawberry, but I might go as far as using lavender. There's a subtle lilac and then there's a lavender. Because I think that would look nice. So I'll try the other pinks first, but I'm pretty sure they are not going to work any better. Oh, that's one I already used. So there's only one pink. Okay, great. Like I said, my brain. Yeah, that one's mostly more of like a plum. It's not really a pink, and it's just not any kind of improvement. So that's the paler lavender color. That's still really bright. Yeah. So I'll try the other one, but I think the other one's even brighter. What color would actually go with the bright pink exercise equipment? So that one's deeper. I think either one of those would be better than any of the pinks. But I think I'm gonna take a peek at the I think the lighter one would look nice. I'm gonna take a peek at the wallpaper though, just to make sure I'm not ignoring anything that might work really well. Um now now that would be nice, except then we have this bright pink exercise equipment. So I don't think, even though I really like that wallpaper, I just don't think it would be an improvement. Um so let's see. Let's see about this. Um I don't see I don't see using that. Um is there any chance that huh? Okay, so let me look at the bright pink again. I don't know. Like, uh, I think it would look fine on the walls if we weren't using the bright pink exercise equipment, to be honest. Do we have purple in anything that's attractive? Stars wallpaper. That's obviously that's cool though. Anyway, do we really not have purple? Dark blue. That's the one I just looked at, right? Yeah. Blue mint. Um, wow. So I guess purple isn't really popular either. Okay, I think that the lighter lavender is a better choice. And obviously the game is now telling me I have not painted. Oops, wrong one. Really? I thought okay, so I know the name of the right one. Okay, so I sold the wrong one. Um, it is the subtle lilac, I'm pretty sure. So the game's now going to tell me I didn't, paint this stuff. So I'm just going to have to ignore that. I'm still, as you can tell, I'm still going to easily finish the job. Um, so that's not a problem. Okay, I need to sell this one or else I'll just mistakenly use it. Um, I wish it was, I wish the color, the purple was a little, quieter. Okay, so is this going to be problematic? No, I just have to get the right angle. Oh, shoot. Come on, seriously? Am I going to have to take the curtains down? Nope, okay. Okay, so this is, I'm going to have to take them down and then rebuy them because otherwise that's going to be more trouble than it's worth. It'll be quicker to do this than to be struggling for the right angle. Not to mention I couldn't see down here, so. Okay, I know I'm kind of like all over the place here, but. Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm trying not to yawn. Okay, it's weird. No. Oh, you know what? At some point then does it pop up with a mood? Um, the mood board stuff? I'm trying to remember if that happens in this room. Um, I don't remember. I think so, because I think then you get like suggestions for decor and stuff, but I don't know, maybe not. Did actually I don't did it do that in the kitchen? I think it did. Maybe not. Oh, like I said, my brain is a little bit mushy. Um, it might not have. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay, so oops. Missed some. Why did that? Oh, it's the light. I was like, why does that look like it wasn't completely painted, but it's just the light. Okay, so I'll just do this for now. I may go back and paint it the color that the outside of the house is painted. Okay, so I did all of them, right? Okay, so curtains. Uh I'm so sorry. Okay, so that was the Sagum light, narrow. God, these are confusing. Light, medium, width, long. Okay, there. Um, so I did what? Light gray? Excuse me. And then I'll leave the details white. Trying to think what I used for overhead lights last time. Well, I guess I need to see if it will pop up the mood board. I don't remember if this room has a mood board thingy. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I figure, I don't know, I kind of figure like you would want to watch TV, but of course then I'm going to spend money on the TV, which I really shouldn't. But let's see, so we have, I'll do the base again, I think in gray, and the metal I think I did in white, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Let's see. I may have to obviously move the furniture around. Oh. Oh, you're right. Um, it's not giving me anything. This may be one of those rooms that it just didn't. It just didn't. Let me look at like the second floor. They did have that stuff, didn't they? It was not telling me anything. Oh well. Anyway, um, yeah. I mean, this may have been one of the rooms that just had no. I have to buy another gym ball. Okay. Um, I guess let's buy a smaller ball. That just didn't have the whole mood board thingy. Uh, I guess that and light. No, I did white, didn't I? Okay. Um. Well, I'm gonna pop this down. Oops. I'm gonna pop this down and then I'll move everything around. Do I have to do it again? No. It saved my choices. And then dumbbell and pastel rose, obviously. Is it only one? Two. And then a hanging shelf. Wow, so this is pretty minimal. I guess we'll do pink. Oh, that's a big shelf, right. Okay, so we can put it, I think last time I put it here. Wow, so yeah, I do remember this was very minimal, so I think I just added stuff myself. So let's see, I think we'll skip a TV, but I'm going to do what I did last time and like put obviously more stuff than this. Let's see, why don't we put these near the mirrors? Or at least out of the way. And then this, I don't know why, just for some reason I assume that Jessica would probably want to be looking in the mirror. I'm probably just making completely unfounded assumptions. Okay, so let's put this here. So what I did last time that I think I still kind of like is I put like a seating area um to to just hang out and wind down, cool down, whatever. Uh so let's see. So I used like a side table. Hang on, I'm just gonna drink some ginger beer because my stomach is like not happy. Um, hmm. Okay. Not seeing anything that's grabbing me. Um, Although this isn't bad, but I think I will look for. I think I looked at nightstand also. There's not a lot. Well, this actually isn't bad to keep it somewhat frou-frou. I think I would go with white though. The white and then it says white, but it's kind of like silver. Um, I don't know. That does look like a nightstand as opposed to a table that you put your drink on and stuff like that. So let's look for a coffee table. I think probably a mini fridge would be good in here, right? With like, well, I guess energy drinks probably wouldn't be a good idea. Unless you seriously want a heart attack. Let's see. So I think this is a good choice. I'm probably going to go back and look at the last one I did and find I made exactly the same choices. Maybe not. Let's see. So let's look for chairs. Oh, I think I know the ones. Although the color could be a little tough to decide on. So I think these chairs are good, but I'm not sure how this is going to go with. So see, this pink looks a little dull, but like near that. So let's see. Now this might be nice. Although I guess you would want in a room like this to have chairs that you could wipe off, like just to be practical because of people sweating. We have black. If we have those in gray, that would be nice. But I'm not sure we do. And this is one room I'm not going to put a fireplace in. Oh, you're right. Yeah, a bar and make it a juice bar. That's true. That is probably what I was in my lame way trying to do without really fleshing out the whole idea. So let's see. Realistically, there's only so much room you need for these. So, but the best place, hang on. So the best place, I think I'm going to move this just in case I want to put a chair off to the side somewhere. Yeah, that would probably be the best place. I think that has the most room there. So pop this over here. And I'll put these two over here. And move the elliptical over here. And these should go in front of the mirror too. There's plenty of room on the floor. I have no idea what that shelf is supposed to be. I mean, I can't see. It's not really wide enough. I don't know. Maybe you can put these on here. I personally wouldn't do that because I'd be worried that they would be rolling off. But Since this isn't real world, I guess we can do that. Um, it's not very attractive. So, okay, so the only problem is we have some really weird bars. Let's see. We could now this wasn't this like really teeny? Yeah. That was I don't understand. Because I looked at that before and it's just really weird that they would be that short. I just don't get it. Um okay, so it's gonna have to be, I think, an island. Um let's see. So yeah, so there's something like this, which I think is probably good. But there were some that were cool, but I think they were too short. And what were they called? They were called something. Shoot. Oh, I'm never gonna remember. But I think some were pastel. So let's see. Um, maybe I'm wrong. Shoot. They were like they kind of lit up too. This is gonna. Hmm. So it could be bar, island, counter. That was it. Okay. So, but how tall is this? This was the problem. So that's actually not bad, I think, for a juice bar. Um, so let's look at the other colors. I thought there were some that were cool. Okay, so here we go. How tall is this? See, what is that? I don't understand what that is. What's a top counter? I don't understand. Maybe someone knows and can explain it because I'm like, what good is this? Do you put them on top of each other? So is it like, okay, so this is clava. So let's just do a search for clava. So for instance, do you put, so this is the base, it says. And then you put something on top of that? I don't quite understand it. So it says corner cabinet. Will it actually work? Just, yeah, that's fine. That's fine for here. It might be a little big. I think the other one was shorter or smaller. Or actually it might be better just not to have, yeah, it might be better not to have a curved one because that takes up a lot of room. So how big is this one? This is 140. So that's decent. So what color? Pastel rose doesn't work. Possibly pure white or light gray. I don't know, light gray is not great. The metal, the metal. It goes on top of that. I still don't get it. Do you get it? Because I still don't quite understand it. Um, I remember when I did that, when I did the, should we do teal? That seems like a lot of colors, but maybe not. When I did the, it was like a new player in town or something, that big office one. It had that as one of the things you were supposed to use, and I just was completely flummoxed. I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing with it. It was very confusing to me. Um, so I mean, it's entirely possible I was being dense. Um, should I use snowy? That seems a little highfalutin for this. White, pure white. But so, hmm, I I don't think grassy works. Or how does light blue look? That's okay. If I put, then I guess the metal. So that's the metal, but then we can do a color. No, wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't look like it's red, orange, turquoise, violet. So maybe do white and then a white base with violet. I don't know. Is that a little blah? Uh, the metal. What is the pastel? Oh, the pastel rose is nice, but then the purple looks weird, doesn't it? Oh God, it goes on the. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna ignore those counter things. Luckily, what I'll do is when I get to that office job, I will figure it out because I was supposed to actually use it for that. I don't know what to. White on white is boring, but the pastel rose doesn't go. These colors are so challenging sometimes, I have to say. Um, oh, the violet is actually not very nice, is it? Okay. That's better, I think. I think that's better. Um, it's definitely a different color, but okay. So, then we have the bar stools. Uh, we have a lot of different bar stools. Actually, I'm just going to do stool. Um, so how tall are these? Not the color I will use, but so those are a little short. They may all be that short. That's weird. I thought that counter was actually pretty short. What about then? These are the retro ones. Those are too big. Okay. So I thought we had oh wait a minute, no. I have to go into furniture, dining room, um bar chairs. So then we have a pretty good selection. What about these? So those are very tall. Um, this is so those are. I think those are a decent height. So let's see. We would want. Good question. That's too pale. I think we'd want white, right? Maybe pastel rose. Um, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna rotate those a little. Well, I'll rotate them all the way around. Um, let's see. I think yeah. Um, move this over a little. So then I guess I should pop a blender on top, huh? You're sharing a vehicle. Oh, well, we actually share a vehicle. We have one car. I actually have my own car, but it has needed some work for like 4 years, which was a problem until the pandemic happened, and then not so much. Um, let's see. That blender is expensive, and I think it's. Let's see this. So that's the Ninja one. I think the other blender looks just as good. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I think they both look good. Ooh, and I'll just put a bowl of fruit there. I realize it's not exactly what you would have, but let's just pretend. So we'll do the pastel rose. It's like definitely not. But let's see. So yeah, I know. I know. Trust me. It's and we have this big Lexus SUV we bought secondhand from my parents, who I think bought it secondhand from someone else. I'm gonna look into see if we have any like smoothie stuff in the workshop, but I don't even know how old the thing is. And but it of course guzzles gas like crazy. And I was saying to my husband, shouldn't we fix my car so that you're not driving back and forth like 2 times a day to drive me to work? And it was just one of those things where like we never got around to it. Then the pandemic happened, and oh, it doesn't want. It's doing this. There it is. Um, and so then that was kind of moot. Okay, so we don't have anything for like smoothie or anything like that. So that's fine. We will pretend. I'll put some glasses here. Now we do have oh gosh. Was there travel mugs? Oh, whatever. I'll just use glasses. There are some that look reasonably. I guess glass must be really hard to like show. I'm trying to find something new. Um yeah. So we'll just put a couple of these. They don't I mean they're really hard to see and they don't look great, but I guess glass is just difficult. Um I don't think we have protein powder. Ooh, yeah, protein powder, no. I don't think that would be Jessica's thing, would it? Um, let's see. So I think I'd like to put some kind of picture there. Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know what? There's also this kind of looks like a neon room, doesn't it? I do not remember. Or are they not here? I guess it's decor, probably wall decor, right? Yeah. Decorations. Uh Hanging, I guess. That's weird. Um okay. Um I don't think it's under neon, is it? It is. Okay. So good vibes only, good vibes, relax. I don't know. It would have to be pretty small. So God, what color? I'm sure they're all the same color. Um that one, I guess. Well, of course, the wall is purple. Oh, you can barely see it. I mean, granted, it's not on. Okay, so let's see. Turn lights on. That you can barely see that. Um Oh my God. You're 4 hours a day. Wow. That sucks. I think I would kind of go nuts, to be honest. You are a brave, brave, brave person. But I mean, you just do what you have to do. It's not like you have a choice. I know. I totally understand. Like I said, I've been there. Uh okay, so let's move this into the hall. I already have one. Okay, whatever. Um I kind of feel like that color on there is just boring. So let's do the snow or whatever it is. I wonder what yellow. Nah. Okay. Um. So we definitely need some lights. And okay. So then it actually matches the juice bar too. So that's not bad. It's still very dark in here. So let's do ceiling lights. Um. Uh. But do we have colorful ones? We have. So we have. Um. We have this. That just seems kind of silly, though. I mean, that definitely is. Oh, wait a minute. I think what I did last time, and I think actually works this time, because it's a little weird, but is doing this, because of the colors. And actually, last time I didn't realize it had those multicolored ones. So let's put one in the middle. So okay. Oops, they're off. As usual, they are not all lined up, of course. Um, but the wall still looks empty. because of, um, I don't know. I think we might use a couple wall lights. Oh God, yeah. Our son was in a charter school, but we were lucky it was really close by. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people underestimate just how different kids are at different ages. And I totally understand what you're saying about that. Absolutely. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, they're like, they would kind of be lucky if they were just ignored, but older kids can be pretty rough. Um, but yeah, that's hard. We were very happy with the charter school, by the way. I mean, they're all different, of course, but it was it was definitely it was definitely the right move. But as I said, I mean, they're all different, but also because I think his sixth grade teachers were like, there's because he has ADHD, and his sixth grade teachers were like, he will be just like completely ignored at the high school, the public high school, and he won't do well. So, so that was definitely a good decision. I actually cried when he got in because it was by lottery, and I was so relieved when he got in because we had gone to like a presentation, and I was just like, oh my God, this would be perfect. And I was so worried he wouldn't get in, and he did. So it was, I mean, there were some rough patches because the uh, the teachers union played games and had the uh, school district play games and tried all sorts of stuff to get rid of the school and defund them and stuff like that. And so there were some rough patches because there just wasn't enough money sometimes. But all in all, it definitely was a better choice. Um, yeah. But as I said, I mean, they're all different. Some of them are not. Um, some of them are like for profit, I think, essentially. So it's kind of tough. I mean, it's just one of those things that you have to check out very carefully. We because this was I don't know what number they already had a bunch of these schools, and the first the first one was just rated extremely well, and I think the others were new, so it was kind of hard to tell exactly because they hadn't gotten to the point where they had ratings yet that were significant, but I mean they still years later they still are rated really well. So of course he graduated last June. So he was going to go to college. Actually, he went for like 3 weeks, and then he was like, this just is not for me. So we were like, okay. So he's working. I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll go back someday. Maybe he won't. I actually tried to encourage him initially to take a gap year, and he was like, I just want to get it over with. So like that was pretty telling at that point, I think. But so I was like, it's your life. Um, we can't live it for you. So if that's what you want, that's what you want. Why does this look white, even though it's pink? It like, is it because I didn't place it yet? That's weird. That does look white, doesn't it? Okay. Well, nothing I could do. I did choose pink. Uh, huh. Okay. Oh, these things are such a pain. These what are these called? These LED stripes. They are really a pain to place. I probably should try using these in kitchens under counters a little more, but they don't actually throw a lot of light. They just, I think, give the illusion of light. Anyway, I don't know why I even put those around the room. It's not like they added a whole lot. Um, so I was actually looking at wall lamps and completely forgot about that. Let's see. Okay. I think what it was is I didn't find any wall lights that were great. So I think what I'll do is pop up a few more halogens, and I think that's gonna have to do it for lighting because um I just don't really okay, I didn't place those very well. But I do need a okay, so that's pretty well lit. Let's put one here. I do need some kind of picture on that wall. And those aren't centered, are they? They're not. Okay. It's so hard to center stuff in here. The lamps for some reason. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. So I need something over there, some kind of painting, or not a painting, but like a poster or a photo. I remember having this exact problem last time I did this. And did I put like this? This is huge though. Maybe I put this up, but this is huge, isn't it? Let's see. So that's actually not bad, and it encompasses some of the colors. Maybe not perfectly, but it does. So I still feel like something's missing. Okay, so I don't need this table, but I think I will still put like one of those lounge chairs, the husk chairs. I just don't know which color. Ah, yes. I guess I'll just do the white because I think we do have, well, it looks kind of off-white, a little more off-white than I would like. Oh, I know what I did last time. It may not fit. I feel like I haven't left quite as much room. So last time I used, oh gosh, where is it? Oh, I used this one. It's Everly Lounge. Oh yeah, there's enough room. Okay. So that's, yeah, no, that works well. So, yeah, I still feel like I need wall lights at a couple of places. There's got to be something. There has to be something, right? I guess I'll just pop up the Webway ones. They're not cheap, but they throw a decent amount of light, and so, and that's what I want. So let's see. One here and one here. So yeah, I think that's it. So anyway, so I think I'm gonna take a short break, and I think then I'm just gonna do a power wash simulator. Oh Jesus, look at that. I totally misaligned those. I'm just gonna do a power wash simulator stream because my brain is just I can't seem to keep this temperature down. So and it's been a few hours already since I took some Tylenol. So things are not gonna improve. So anyway, I just want to thank, especially Alua. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for everyone else who's been watching and who's watching the VOD. I really, really appreciate it, and I definitely enjoy the company. So I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves. Very, very important, especially if you're someone who is taking care of a lot of other people in your family. Don't forget about yourself, right? Take care and have a good drive. Drive carefully. So I will see everyone soon. Bye bye.